the spider's poison in one bite. Now that, even that was better.
There you go. I put that in the group chat to emphasize how good the song is.
I'm gonna see the negative amount of views that my stream from yesterday has.
Can you see like your total amount? Wait, yeah, you probably could on your YouTube analytics.
I don't know, but I know I have put up 53 videos.
Well, I mean like your total views, like throughout your entire channel.
Oh cool, I got 5 views. That's more than usual.
Well,
It's sad when I'm surprised that I have 5 views right.
what is my total views on Twitch?
Where are my analytics, and what are analytics?
I think it's somewhere in your settings. It's nerd shit.
Not my nerd shit.
Alright, you gotta look at your nerd shit to figure out how many views you got.
Oh no.
Well, I have a total of 67 views on my entire Twitch channel. Also, the playlist I'm working on passed like 300 songs now. It's got 306 with a possible 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more.
Nice.
I'm working on a playlist. I'm doing it.
No.
So when I get the big streaming gear, I got a playlist I can just throw on.
Billing and payments.
You know what's great about like EDM type music? All you gotta do is listen to like the beginning, the build up, and then the beat drop, and then you pretty much get the gist of the song. It's like, oh, is this gonna be good? First like minute, and you're like, oh, okay.
Wait, why were all my uploads private?
I don't know.
That is
Right.
stupid.
Yeah, that's weird. Is it cause like, it was like a stream and then it uploaded it privately?
Who knows? I think it just auto
Or-
did that or something, because I wouldn't private my videos. Come on, man. It means the roasters won't have an easy target. Come on. This guy's so shit. I don't know what to do. He's just too bad for me to say anything. I honestly feel bad.
Got a flat ass and some big tits. This song is fire.
I'm gonna get demonetized.
Why? Oh.
I was
wow,
never monetized.
Sorry. Shit, my bad.
Nah, man, I was never monetized to begin with.
No, be that person like just to comment on somebody's video and they're like, dude, it's gonna be demonetized. Oh shit, my bad, sorry.
Yeah, that's fun. Well, I guess I'm going JojaMart because no one told me not to do the JojaMart.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, come on, man. I'm poisoning everything. Why would I not go with JojaMart?
Wait, how did I not add this one on the playlist already? Oh. It just... I hate my sinuses.
I'm just gonna make 10 wild seeds instead of turning these in, because I'm going to Joja Mart. But I don't have enough money to run with Joja Mart. They only accept the rich kids. Seriously, you need 5,000 gold just to join Joja Mart.
Well.
Put the extra seeds in here. And go around digging in trash cans for any food I can find.
Well.
The local hobo has to compete with me for food.
Yes.
Well, silver quality dandelions. Let's see what they do. They give you health and energy. Who would have known eating dandelions would help you, right?
Yep. Totally.
Go outside, I need some dandelions, quick. His arm got broken. Eat dandelions. Also, someone saw me digging through trash.
Nice.
They need to mind their own business. Found some good stuff in the trash.
You know what I realized? All
I found an entire soda in the trash.
Yeah. All Sword Art Online needs to do this season is just keep with good pacing.
No, they need to be the
And it will
worst
actually
pacing.
be enjoyable.
No, they need the worst pacing imaginable.
They get towards halfway through their like 50 episode limit and they just start fucking up the pacing.
No, 2 episodes in and they just mess up.
I mean, it's on episode 6 and it's doing pretty good.
Episode 7 they mess up then.
I don't know.
They already beat the final boss or whatever. And the rest...
Wasn't it like season 1 they sort of like started fucking the pacing around episode 3? When they were put into like the original world? It's like, hey, you're trapped. And it's like, hey, let's go fight the first boss. And like episode 2 or 3 it was just fucked.
How so?
Cause it just kept skipping floors, and it's like, hey look, you beat the first boss, now we're on floor like 15. Kirito's like level 50. It's like, what?
He got to level 50 in 14 floors. Out of 125. There is a...
It's an exaggeration, but it's still like, it felt that way. Cause they're like, hey, join our guild! And he's like, I don't know.
Yeah, they were all level 20 and he was like level 60 or something.
Yeah. It's like, well, what the fuck? Like, what? It just seemed like last episode he was fighting the first boss. Like, what?
I found more spring onions.
And the next thing you know, it's like Christmas and he's trying to get an item to revive people and fucking...
it only works 30 seconds after, which would make complete sense. What did he expect? No, really, what did he expect?
Yeah.
Them to go...
data code's completely gone? Yeah, I'll totally be able to revive you.
Also, you're dead in real life. I'll be able to revive you. This video game is gonna go find your corpse, dig you up, revive you, and then put you back in the game.
It's gonna shock your brain to revive you and you're gonna be back.
Also, I think
that actually did happen.
The entire thing where, like, the fact that they only have a certain amount of time would be easily avoided if it didn't, like, time in the game wasn't exactly the same as time in real life.
Yeah.
You know, like, 1 day in game is like a couple minutes in real life, and all of that would be avoided and whatever
Yeah,
his
kind
name
of like
is.
the whole Digimon thing, or like what they're doing with alkalization, or whatever the fuck it's called, the new season of Sword Art, where Digimon, they were in there for like what seemed like a year or two, but it only been like an hour in real life or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Because time passes so much faster in the digital world. And then the new season of Sword Art, they're like, yeah, this machine puts you in like a game, but it's also in like a dreamlike state. So time will go faster as if you're in a dream. And I'm like,
then,
okay, that's what you needed. Be like, hey, the VR, it's like a dream. Time goes faster. So like when Digimon, when you take your time for the plot, you're not like, oh shit, how much time has been passing?
yeah, so they
between this
could
and
be
this.
like, so they wouldn't have to be like, oh yeah, you only have a certain amount of time before you starve to death. So either way, if you
Exactly.
guys take too long, you're all gonna die.
It's like, come on. It's like I said, at least the new season, they're like, yeah, this machine puts you in like a dreamlike state, and like a month in game could be like an hour in real life or something like that. Some correlation like that. Because it's,
Well,
like I said,
tomorrow
like a
there's an egg
dreamlike
festival.
state.
I'm totally not gonna beat those kids. I'm just gonna. Should I try to get the straw hat? It's the first place prize. I need some forage, but it'll say like a flower. Oh, it's gold qual too. That's the second best quality you can get from forageables. Also, I haven't been in the mine. Should probably start mining. But I'm not equipped for it right now. I have an axe and a watering can. The best equipment for fighting off monsters and mining ore, right?
Yep.
Well, I get so much money. I have 3,869.96. So close. So that's gonna be like a bajillion seeds.
Got some moon boots. Gonna hop on my tractor. Butter in the pasture on my tractor.
Wheel.
Still can't believe you won't agree. That song is fire.
It's mine.
Come on. Don't lie to yourself, Andrew. You love it.
No, I don't. Iron. Iron is what it takes to break hardwood. I need hardwood. Well, I need to break hardwood. I don't need hardwood. Aw man, cave carrots, a summer spangle, a coconut, tulip, cave carrot, tulip, goat cheese, honey, deluxe grow, rhubarb pie, and a modern bench and a rare seed.
You know what I realized? I kind of just use the same profile picture for everything.
Well,
So when I change one, I change them all.
no. There's Baid.
What do you mean?
You only use one.
Why do you need diversity in your accounts?
What if one guy finds one of your accounts and then he tries to find them all? And all he has to do is look for the same profile picture.
I'm gonna find my Instagram, so try to find my YouTube, then try to find my Twitch. I mean, if he wants to torture himself by watching my Twitch, fine. That's all his fault.
And then he sues you for making him go blind.
Well, my rebuttal won't make sense, but I'll be like, I see, says the blind man to his deaf dog.
I tried to hit...
As he pisses in the wind, like, he says all comes back to me.
I tried to hit the traveling merchant's pig, and it didn't hit. And then the traveling merchant just waved at me like, "Hey man, how you doing? You doing good? Good."
Wait, I already have this song? Okay.
No, you don't have that song. It's lying to you.
Good watch. I mean, it's YouTube. I wouldn't doubt they fucked something up.
And they gave it to you for free.
Oh, did I tell you? Okay, so you know how people can super chat, and if they have like something offensive, you don't get the money, it goes to charity?
Yeah.
Yeah, so there was a stream where the money went to charity, but people were sending things in the super chats that were offensive, so YouTube was like, no, nobody gets the money.
It was a stream.
What the fuck? Like, the money was meant to go to charity anyways, and when there's something offensive in the super chat, YouTube's like, fuck you, creator, it goes to charity.
That's stupid.
But instead of letting it just go to the charity, they're just like, no, and just bounced some of the payments back and refunded it.
Man, all the payments should be coming to me.
It's like, I think it was PewDiePie that was talking about it, and he's like, why not just let it go to charity?
That means those people got to say offensive things on stream and keep their money. They didn't learn a thing.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't make them learn anything when the money doesn't go to the creator, it goes to charity.
Hey, I'm taking the trash because... Hey, want this George Cola? I found it in the trash. He's like, disgusting, why are you taking the trash?
Like, just imagine me, like, super chatting you, like, $5, I'm like, the fuck's up, bitch tits? And then it just goes to charity, you don't get the money.
And charity doesn't even get the money, YouTube just takes it. YouTube takes it for themselves, confirm. And they're calling it charity.
It's like, who's learning anything in that situation? That's just gonna make the creator be like, oh, I'm not gonna show super chats. You know?
Yeah.
Like, who wins in that scenario?
YouTube, because they call giving themselves money that creators are supposed to have a charity.
They probably take like half of it and then give the other half to charity.
More than likely, yeah. Aw man, a player invited me to a community. Don't care.
I think I've been invited to a couple communities and I'm just like, nah.
I'm gonna dignify them with a response. Would you like to buy my stuff? No?
No.
Break your wheel.
You don't buy my shit, I break your wheel.
What if I could break the traveling merchant's wheel?
That would make you an asshole.
And then they're no longer a traveling merchant. They're one of the town merchants. They just live in a trailer.
Nice.
after breaking their wheel. They do seem like kind of an asshole.
Sneeze avoided for now.
For now.
Yeah.
Aw, man, I got some bread, some fish, and some wine.
I have 314 videos in this music playlist. I need one more for my OCD.
No. You get no more. Actually, I'm gonna sell this fish.
Yeah, I want to see what other songs this person has put out.
This dog is trying to run through a chest. He thinks he's Casper, the friendly Doge ghost. Did you know there is a mod for this game to where you can be a butcher? Yeah, because there's animals, but you can't really kill them. You gotta use you just gotta be friendly towards them and have them produce stuff. It gives you a butcher's knife, and it's like, yeah, man, no loving owner would kill their pets, right? But if you did, we would buy the meat. Basically, you buy them, raise them to adulthood, and then you can kill them. And you get their respected meat. Whoa. What? I'm not Abigail's friend. Who wouldn't want to be friends with the person with a skull on their shirt? They definitely aren't trying to be edgy.
Totally not.
With, like, hair covering half their face, but their glasses are still going over where their eye would be.
Well, if they just lost an eye.
No, but I just upgraded my backpack space because I need that. So I kind of drastically lowered how many strawberry seeds I can get.
This song sounds familiar. Do I already have this on the playlist?
Oh, it was keeping all the videos I liked private. Well, no one said I was smart.
Well, weird. Alright, well, it's going in the playlist since I don't have it. 315.
No, you must get 320.
Yep.
And then add 100 more and get to 420.
In due time, nature.
before spring onions came.
Well, not missing Nickelodeon cartoon.
Well, that one Nickelodeon cartoon literally no one ever remembered. Not even you, the person that remembers it. You don't remember it. Hey, look, spring onions. Well, at least I got like 13 spring onions. Those are always useful. The local hobo likes them. So if I want to befriend him, I just give him a bunch of spring onions. Well, berry season hasn't started yet, and that's concerning. Give me berries. I want to be berries. Alright, I have to talk to this dude. Might as well, since I'm waiting. Never mind, it's locked. Hey, swing by my place, and I'll tell you all about the weird green things you saw. Never is home. Well, the egg festival started. Better pick up all my stuff and go. No. It is not fair. I don't care what you say. Not even that. I think it will never be fired. Unless you're talking about it's on fire because someone got tired of it. Aw man, I got 44 regular quail onions, 13 silver quail onions, and 9 gold quail onions. They have layers like an ogre. Aw man. Give me all your strawberry seeds. I got 15. Searching for eggs is like going on a treasure hunt. We used to do a rotten egg toss. Mary Lou's put an end to that pretty quickly. Sniff. My does allergies. This festival's alright, but I'm really looking forward to the flower dance. Yeah, I'm not even doing the flower dance. I try to eat at least 3 eggs a day. Well, then are you a jock? Eggs definitely have a place in the well-balanced diet. Wow. Still a librarian. Why is everyone so... Oh, what's everyone so happy about? Eggs. Eggs. This festival has been our traditions for as long as I can remember. Traditions connect us with both the past and the future. It's comforting. I provided all the eggs. They're poisoned. Well, sometimes he'll hide an egg too well and no one finds it. Until someone rolls around and the hire starts to bring out the rotten smell. Well, is he saying sometimes eggs are left around town and they rot? Welcome to the Egg Festival. Compliments of my wonderful brood of hens. Can I have one for free? I would like a free hen. Eggs. What a strange thing to eat. Yeah, why do we
Do you
eat
have
eggs?
new boots and a tractor?
No.
So you didn't fuck her in the pasture on your tractor.
Oh no, I am who I am. Well, she's been up since dawn coloring eggs. It's always her favorite part of the season. Whoa. Vincent loves this festival. It's a joy to see him so happy. Vincent should go drown in the lake. No children on my watch. I always look forward to these gatherings. It makes the valley feel like a real community. Well, you're wrong. It's not a real community. The children have been looking forward to this festival for weeks. You children must have nothing to do then. They're looking forward to the festival. Hey, I put something nice in the punch. Pam. Alcohol. She spiked the punch. Oh look, it's the hobo. No one really talks to me. I just come here for the deviled eggs. Hold on. Isn't he a pleasant person to be around? He comes here to steal all the deviled eggs. Probably leaves with a basket full of them. He just takes the entirety of the basket. Just like takes the plate and leaves. I only got 6 eggs.
Oh no, you have to do better.
Well, if he could get, better be the winner. Fucking Abigail. She sucked off Merloose to win. Can't change my mind.
Time to reload the game and do better.
No. Abigail sucked off the Mary. Can't change my mind.
Well. Matt, breathe. Duck.
Dog doesn't want to breathe. You can't make him. What are you, his mom? Let's see, Effie. Whoa. Wait, no, Airheads. Blue, raspberry, and cherry flavored Airheads.
Well.
They are 10 for $1. more days until the beans are ready. And I can eat them while watching Cars 3. Don't you hate it when you accidentally pull your mic off your head?
Yep.
Also, I used almost all my money. Let's get 15 things of sunflower seeds. I'm gonna start mining because my character needs some income.
You know what I wish?
You wish you were a fish.
No.
Doesn't everyone?
No. But, I wish I had enough influence to, like, message the game company that owns the rights to the RPG I played as a kid on the PlayStation 1 and ask them to try and re-release it on the PS4, and they'd actually care about me asking.
Why not make friends with a big YouTuber?
Me? Make friends?
Right, I'm sorry, I thought you were so unsociable.
I know, right? Oh yeah, you're neat. Make friends with a big YouTuber. Friends?
Who needs friends?
I barely go outside.
Oof.
I'll
Oh god.
probably become a YouTuber then. I barely go outside.
Rock
My
spider.
whole life's fucked because I found out about fucking Grubhub. No. Grubhub. I can just order Taco Bell to my fucking door. The fuck do I need to go outside for now? Just to go get my food and thank the driver?
Thank the bus driver.
No, the food driver.
No. Bus driver takes me to school. Why should I thank them? I still don't understand why they put that as a feature in Fortnite. Yeah, guys, you gotta thank the bus driver. No, I don't. Oh, you're just a piece of shit person. It doesn't even do anything to the game. It's just like, yeah, press down to say thank you.
Well,
Just press down to start with a common revolver. Because the bus driver gives one out to anyone that says thank you.
is that an actual thing?
No, but what if it was? You know, it would make it to where your character doesn't, you know, instantly die if they don't land first. And then someone finds a gun.
If Bakugo was gay, animated. What? Hold on.
Who's to say Bakugan isn't gay?
Nah, I'm not playing your ad because you're not paying me.
Whoa.
You'll never guess what happened to me on the subway this morning. Hey, Nicky. Hey, Rod, you'll never guess what happened to me on the subway this morning. This guy was smiling at me and talking to me.
That's very interesting.
He was being real friendly, and I think he was coming on to me. I think he might have thought I was gay.
So, why are you telling me this? Well, why should I care? I don't care. What'd you have for lunch today?
Oh, you don't have to get all defensive.
Why do I care about some gay guy you met, okay? I can try you too.
Why does this dude voicing Bakugo sound familiar?
I just think it's something we should be able to talk
Well, I
about.
do not want to talk about it, Nicky. This conversation is over.
No clue. Maybe you saw another one of his episodes or whatever.
Just so you know, if you were gay,
Maybe he's another animator or something.
okay. I mean, 'cause hey, I like you anyway, because you see
that sound before.
What the fuck is this?
Yeah, I swear I've seen this. It's like one of those weird animation things where they just put a certain song over up on any topic.
It's Mark Schnatter.
Spooderman.
It's Scarnandr.
Dungeons and Dragons. Got it.
I don't know English apparently for how SC works together.
Shh. I think it's an SH sound.
Is it?
I don't know.
We have so many. English is literally like
It's
the
stupid.
fucking whore of languages. It's like, oh, let's take a little bit of Latin, let's take a little bit of German, let's take a little bit of French, let's take a little bit of this. It's like, no, stick to one, you fucks.
No.
It's why fish can be spelled PH or PHISH or something like that. Hold on.
Or FISH. Yeah, PHISH. Because
Yeah.
PH can make an F sound. Although it's not recognized in schools. So if you try to put that on your exam, they'll be like, shut the fuck up, you retard!
I'll put it in parentheses. The fucking, or not parentheses. Oh. Like, I'll just make a little side note. Each sound, where it comes from. I want to find an English teacher, write that on a chalkboard, and tell them to read it. See what they do.
Their head just explodes. Wheel.
Creative respelling of fish. It is Ghoti.
Ghoti?
Yes.
English sucks.
Hold on, let's see if English Club breaks it down one. Dog, breathe, for fuck's sake. Thank you. Love how I smack my bed and he starts breathing.
He understands that.
Alright, GH equals F as in rough. O is an I as in women. TI equals SH as in nation.
Aw,
That's
man,
why
3
English
more
is
days
fucked.
until 76 comes out.
Cough rhymes with off, rough rhymes with puff, though rhymes with Joe.
Rough. I did a puff of weed.
Through rhymes with two.
No, it doesn't.
Lead rhymes with feed. Lead rhymes with fed. Why is it telling me rhymes? That doesn't pertain to what I needed. Different spellings. C and C, 4 and 4, here and here, 1 and 1, night and night, him and him, as in like the sewing, then 2, 2 and 2. I love how fucked up English is. No wonder why people say it's the hardest language to learn.
To be honest, if anyone on my era was gay, it'd be Todoroki. Can't change my mind.
Why would it be Todoroki?
Nah, he'd actually be bisexual.
Damn it. I feel like I understand why you say that. God damn it, Andrew.
Cause he's half and half.
That's exactly the reason. God damn it.
Shit jokes for the win, man. Come on. Oh my. Imagine when Deku can finally use all one for all at its full power without breaking his limbs.
That would probably be towards the end of the series.
No. It would be the beginning because all the villains would be like, "Oh man, we gotta team up together to destroy this guy." Because the last guy that was the symbol of peace, we didn't team up on him. We gotta team up on this new symbol of peace.
Creative spelling.
And then there'd be that one guy that was around when he was still in fucking college, being like, we could have just teamed up on him when he was still going through training. Yeah, but we didn't know. Those guys over there knew. And they point at whatever has got hand face dude. What even is that guy's name?
I forgot. Something Shigaraki.
Sugar Rock. Whoa. Sugar Rock, got it.
Sure.
I don't know how to say them Japanese name, so I just say with Bakugan. I just call him Bakugan because, you know, why not? It makes Austin annoyed, and it's easier to say than Bakugan or whatever. Bakuga or whatever. Bakugo. Bakugan is a lot easier to say, and it makes everyone mad at me.
I just say it for the meme. Deku's Deku Scrub from fucking Zelda, and Bakugo's Bakugan.
Whoa. I just call Deku Deku because it's pretty easy to remember and say. Although his real name is something like Midichlorian or something like that.
What?
Deku's real name starts with an M, I think, or is that his last name? All I know
Midoriya?
is, yeah, so Midoriya.
Last name?
Midoriya, his real name is Midichlorian. Can't change my mind. Deku is a Midichlorian.
Izaku Midoriya.
Midichlorian, got it. Oh man, my character got some bread, some soda, and a precious gem. Also a shell from the beach. Cause why not, right?
Yep.
For some reason, people buy it from me. Just
That's
buying
something
random
it's-
rocks off the beach.
I still think it's interesting how in Japan they'll name their kids like essentially like Strawberry or Snow, but if you do that in America, they're like, what the fuck's wrong with you? Your name is Snow. Why?
You're a stupid parrot! Well, not the Queen of Sauce. It is I, the Queen of Sauce, here to teach you my new mouth-watering recipe from my cookbook. This week's dish, coleslaw. Everything bland. Mounds of limp cabbage. You're not alone, but a great coleslaw can be so much more. Make sure you have some fresh cabbage. For this one, toss with a little vinegar and mayonnaise, and you're all set. Ah, that's crisp. I learned how to make coleslaw. I thought coleslaw
You know,
also
animes-
had carrots and stuff in it, right?
I don't know. You know what animes I'm kind of sad ended like they did because the manga just went downhill and they're like just kill the series off while it's still good.
How to Keep a Mummy.
Did that happen?
Was that a manga?
Well, it probably started as a manga, but I don't know if they ended it because the manga became bad.
I don't know. All I know is How to Keep a Mummy ended at like episode 14, and it really made me sad.
But like Dead Man Wonderland and Elfen Lied, two like good animes, and the manga was good until the point where they stopped it in the anime. And at that point in the manga, it just started to go downhill. And I was like, that makes me sad.
Yeah. All I know is...
And then the opposite is fucking Tokyo Ghoul, where I'm like watching the anime and I'm like, I don't get the hype. And then I hear the manga is just completely different because the anime is like, yeah, let's just make our own narrative and leave things out. It's like, why the fuck are you doing this?
Yeah, dude, the manga was really good. Manga, whatever you want to say. Tanga, Tango. Let's
Mango?
play the bongo.
The mango?
The mango. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't you like reading mango?
Oh, dude, reading...
Reading mango. I can't go anywhere. It's in a mango. Reading mango. Look it up. It's on the internet. Books are obsolete. Whoa. Interweb Rainbow. The newest version of Reading Rainbow. What if they did make that? I think that'd be a pretty interesting show. Although it's nothing to do about flogging dead bodies in the forest, so kids wouldn't care. Where's Jake Paul? He said he didn't know how to read. Sorry, kids. Well, if he doesn't even know how to read, I don't even know how to read. Mom, I'm dropping out of school so I can be a hype beast. To be a hype beast, son, you have to have money. Shut up, Mom! You're not my mom! Actually, I think I am. No, you're not! Stop putting your logic, you hater! I'm dabbing on you!
Yep. I'm kind of sad that the Lunar RPG series probably will never be revived. Ever again.
I'm kind of sad that Logan Paul got his ads back after filming a dead body.
Yeah.
I say half of his ad revenue should go to the family of the victim.
Yeah. It's like, you know, it's like with the RPG series. It's like so it was like two companies that were behind it, and then one, I guess, wanted or wasn't getting the money for like secondhand copyrights for the Sega Saturn release, and they end up having to try and sue for it. But then the company they were suing countersued, so the company that tried to sue for copyright money they never got lost the lawsuit, and then had to go bankrupt after that.
Nice.
And then the only company remaining from it tried to bring it back to life by putting it on the PSP, which in my opinion is a shitty idea.
Yeah, PSP probably killed it off.
Yeah, like, I'm pretty sure nobody that had a PSP even saw it because they either modded it or just didn't really care about the PSP too much.
Yeah, kind of like how E.T. on the Atari was kind of like almost the straw that broke the camel's back with gaming industries, right?
Yeah, it's like, it just sucks because if they would have put it on the PS3 store, like I said before, it probably would have gotten more purchases. But no, they had to put it on the PSP. It makes me sad.
I'm going to fix the town bridge because I have been neglecting going over and fixing the bridge, even though that gives me like a ton of forageables every day.
It honestly makes me sad when RPGs that aren't Square Enix back in the day don't make it too far. And when they try to bring it back, it just fails. Speaking of Square Enix, you know Final Fantasy got its name because they were about to go bankrupt, and that was their last chance at redeeming their company?
Nice.
Yeah, I think it was supposed to have a different name, and they're like, no, let's just call this the Final Fantasy.
And then everyone was like, wow, that's pretty good, I'm gonna buy this.
Yeah, and then I believe the composer wrote, like, the songs or, like, the theme song for the series in a ridiculously fast amount of time.
Scribble. You scribbled it too fast. Just make it up as you go.
It's like, it's just like something he just kind of like shit out and it was good, and then it just kind of got just remixed over and over as like each game's intro song, and it's like, well,
Whoa. They just kept using the exact same music. How many Final Fantasy games are there?
At least 15. I don't know how many with the side games.
Yeah, main games, I mean.
I
I wonder when the Final Fantasy is coming out, though.
don't know how many because it's kind of weird with the numbering from Japan games to American games. 'Cause I think Final Fantasy 6 here was like Final Fantasy 3 in Japan or something like that.
How did we get 3 more than them? Isn't it usually the other way around, where Japan has more releases for games?
I think we just got the games out of order.
Ah. Well, man, isn't it weird how America usually gets less releases per games than Japan?
Yeah. There's
Darn you,
15 core
Japan.
games.
Keeping
Oh,
all the
God.
good games for yourself.
So... Huh.
I found 2 dandelion or daffodils, whatever. big yellow flowers. There you go.
Right here says 101 entries for Final Fantasy complete game list on FinalFantasy.com/games. You want to sit here and listen to me read off every individual title?
More than likely, there's a bunch of repeats.
Yeah, that's what I said, individual titles.
I guess.
There's Final Fantasy 1, there's Final Fantasy 2, Final Fantasy Legend 1, Final Fantasy 3, Final Fantasy Legend 2, Final Fantasy Adventure, Final Fantasy 4, Final Fantasy Legend 3, Final Fantasy Mystic Quest, Final Fantasy 5, Final Fantasy Legend of the Crystals, Final Fantasy 6, Final Fantasy 7, Final Fantasy Tactics, Final Fantasy Anthology, Final Fantasy 8, Final Fantasy 9, Final Fantasy Chronicles, Final Fantasy